Now, Andrew, just in your subfloor area, and I thought I'd take some footage to explain some of the things so you'd better understand and the rationale behind the comments made. So you've got an older property, and it's got a mixture of timber stumps and replacement steel columns, and in some areas it's got the packing top of the stumps to try and get the level. You'll notice the age of the timbers. You've got some deformities like some knots and things which were in the time, it stood the test of time, but it's caused some unevenness in the bearers and joists and some sagging, which, because it was built so long ago, doesn't have the strength that we use today. There's things that I point out in the report that are based on today's standards, which weren't around at the time. So unfortunately, that's just where we have to do it with our duty of care. Like example is 3 nails and framing anchors, and there should be 4, but there's no overall effect to the structure. Just something I have to point out as part of my duty of care, but I'll explain that when we talk during the phone call. So what I wanted to show you, I'm just going to get up the back area here, is some of the sizes of the materials used from yesteryear, and just how some of them have dipped, but again, being here for over 120 odd years, the best barometer of its durability, or guess, or suitability is the fact it's been here for so long. But just bear with me, I'm just going to pause this and go up there. Okay, we've just come up a bit further now to the back of the subfloor, and a couple of things. You've got some of your piping that needs additional bracing because there's plumbing pipes, there's sag there, which will result in water being collected. It should flow directly downwards to the waste outlet. Some corrosion in your steel supports there, which I'd recommend be protected with zinc-rich paint, but first an invasive inspection will need to be carried out. That'll be detailed in the report. And here's what I wanted to show you. You've got areas of the property which are supported. That light, my light's on that timber now, it's running horizontally across there. That's the bearer supporting these joists which run away from me, going down. So like that. And you can see how small it is. So there's obviously sag there because it would need to be about double that size in today's standards, but certainly not failing in a manner that I thought it probably should be with the size of that bearer. But that's an example of what you've got here. So I'd have to recommend strengthening of that particular bearer, particularly where it spans from there across. But I'll elaborate further in the report. I just wanted to give you a demonstration so it might sort of give you an understanding a little bit better. Okay, mate.